braces easy with no down payment and affordable monthly payments. Just call 1-800-4BRACES today.
Thank you for making me smile.
Jim Ryan's executive leadership is winning more and more praise. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel endorses Jim Ryan, saying he offers the best combination of experience, skills, and ideas. 12 mayors and village presidents from all across Milwaukee County support Jim Ryan. District Attorney Mike McCann calls Jim Ryan a man of courage and compassion.
I care about this county. I think I bring substance to the challenge to be the next county executive.
Vote this Tuesday. Jim Ryan, a trusted leader for change.
Andy McDowell, Terry Farrell, Christine Eversole. Next, Rosie.
And we're back on this Monday morning, the first day of April, the year 2002, and that's our crowd gathered outside just waiting to hear who will be the lucky person chosen to play The Price is Right. And you're not tuned into the wrong channel. This is not an April Fool's joke. All week long, we're doing a special series on classic game shows. And this morning, we begin with a true legend, Bob Barker. Of course, I remember him from Truth or Consequences, so I think I'm showing my age, but he did that for 16 years.
No question. He's been around, and he looks fantastic. Wait till you
Are
see
we allowed
Mr.
to
Barker.
tell people how old he is?
I would never do it, but you can say it.
80?
What? Really?
Is that true? Do we know that to be a fact?
Really?
Mr. Barker?
I beg your pardon?
We were just asking, you're 60 years old?
I can't hear you at all.
I can't hear all of a sudden. Well, whatever age he
hearing aid
is.
in the dressing room.
Left his hearing aid in the dressing room. He looks fantastic,
He does look
whatever
great.
his age, and you'll see him in just a few minutes. Meanwhile, inside Studio 1A, I'm Katie Couric, along with Matt Lauer and Ann Curry, and Bob Barker will be joining us outside on the plaza. He's been hosting The Price is Right for 30 years. It's the longest-running game show on TV, and in this half hour, we'll play one of the show's most popular games called Cliffhangers.
All right.
We have our own little set. It really looks pretty snazzy out there, doesn't it?
Fantastic. And Al's going to have that action in just a few minutes. And from the small screen to the big one, a little later on, Entertainment Weekly's Dave Karger will be here to tell us how the box office looked this past weekend. There were some great successes. There were some real lows. Here's a hint. Death to Smoochie did not do well.
Ooh.
Not well at all.
Okay.
We'll also talk with best-selling author Nora Roberts. She's just published her 145 novels she's written. This is her 145th. She used to be like a legal secretary who basically one day decided, you know, let me try something different, and she's made an entire career. Very successful one. We'll be hearing from her in a little bit.
Prolific, to say the least, right? But before we get to all the festivities, let's go outside where Al is standing with a check of the weather.
It is a gorgeous morning out here. The sun is coming out, and your mama, whose sign is this?
Before us. These people were here. She left.
She left because her mom wanted to get $50. Oh my gosh. Well, where are you guys from?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
You said you'd kiss me for free.
My grandma's going to be 100 on April the 3rd.
Oh, 100 on April. What's her name?
Her name is Ola Reeves, and she lives in Clarksville, Texas.
All right. Let's check your weather, see what's going on. Show you for today, snow in the northern plains, wet weather in the Pacific Northwest, sunshine through the southern tier states, some showers and thunderstorms down in southern Florida, rain in northern New England changing to snow. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
Look for snow developing by the mid-afternoon hours. That may be mixed with rain in our southern counties. There is a winter weather advisory in effect for the northern part of our viewing area today. A chilly day tomorrow, along with a few flurries and mostly cloudy skies, highs around 40.
They've set up my husband.
A wife with nowhere to turn. Wake up and smell the napalm. An outcast lawyer with nothing to lose. Nothing can prepare them for the truth. High crimes. I love being a wild card. Rated PG-13. Friday, only in theaters.
What's your name?
Hi, Judy.
Judy, and? I'm Alan. All right, Alan, way to go. Thanks for coming down. Coming up, Bob Barker. Let's go back inside to Katie.
All right, Al, thanks a lot. And coming up next on Today, are you ready to come on down? That's right, Bob Barker kicks off our Game Show Legends Week with The Price is Right. But first, these messages.
Have you gotten yourself into too much credit card debt? You may be able to point and click your way out with a second mortgage from Ditech.com. Whether you have equity or no equity, Ditech has a second mortgage with a no closing cost option that may help lower your monthly payments. Why pay minimum monthly payments when you can pay off your high interest debt with a second mortgage from Ditech.com? For fast, friendly service, apply online or call us at 1-800-71-FIX now.
You're just begging for heartburn, aren't you? Here, Norman turned me on to Pepsi Complete.
And?
Complete works fast like those, but lasts like those. Just one controls acid all day. Where are you going?
Sausages, anyone? Pepsi Complete. Just one, and heartburn's done.
If you've had a heart attack or a stroke, the last thing you need is another one sneaking up on you. After all, you've got better things to do. I know. In my case, I had a stroke. That's why I talked to my doctor about Plavix. He told me Plavix is a prescription pill that can help protect you from a heart attack or stroke if you've recently had one, or if you have poor circulation in the legs causing pain.
Plavix is proven to help keep blood platelets from sticking together and forming clots, which helps keep your blood flowing. This can help protect you from another heart attack or stroke. If you have a medical condition that is causing bleeding, such as a stomach ulcer, you should not use Plavix. Side effects include itching, rash, diarrhea, and bruising. Additional rare but serious side effects could occur. Ask your doctor.
Taking Plavix once a day helps protect me.
Find out if Plavix can help protect you from another heart attack or stroke.
Mama keeps white, white with a new glow. Mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach.
Clorox bleach gets these stains off whites because it doubles the stain-removing power of your detergent.
Mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach.
Low interest or high pollen? If you're one of millions who suffer from seasonal allergies, you may need Allegra. Only Allegra has fexofenadine, an exclusive allergy-fighting ingredient that gives you long-lasting 24-hour relief without causing drowsiness. For people 12 and older, side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or back pain. Talk to your doctor today about allergies and free Allegra samples. Once daily Allegra. Real relief for real living.
It's time now for today's Game Show Legends Week. This morning, Bob Barker of The Price is Right. And now here's Al Roker.
I love that music. We begin a special week-long series spotlighting 5 legendary game show hosts. We're going to kick it off with the reigning king of game shows, Bob Barker. In his 30 years as the host of The Price is Right, Bob has given away more than 6,500 cars and enough furniture to fill every home in the average small American city. But it's not the prizes that have kept people tuning in for years. It's a whole lot more.
The new Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Over the years, scores of game shows have tried their luck with television audiences, but none of them as successfully as The Price is Right.
How about Amy Pico? Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
For nearly half a century, the show has entertained audiences with its high-energy contestants, clever pricing games, and big-ticket prizes.
$10,000.
While the prices themselves have changed significantly over the years, the show's successful formula has remained the same.
The actual retail price is $700. Actual retail price, $11.29. Now the actual retail price is...
Hey, the object's simple. Guess the price of an item as close as possible without going over the manufacturer's suggested retail price.
Well, everybody has to deal with prices all the time. You know, you can't go through a day without dealing with some kind of price, and most everybody thinks they know the right price. And of course, the best part of it is when somebody gets on and doesn't know what they're doing, you say, well, you dummy, I could do better than that. It makes people feel good.
If you think a surfboard is $4,500, I am going to give you the bargain of your life.
The Price is Right.
The Price is Right debuted in 1956 with host Bill Cullen.
Here, welcome anyway to The Price is Right. A little later on, all you folks, especially you at home, are going to get a chance to bid for the showcase.
Then in 1972, a former radio personality turned game show host named Bob Barker took over the reins, and the rest is game show history.
Wow! Yes, all right. You want to stay up here and play a pricing game, don't you?
Want to.
Okay. Now, how are you going to explain it to these 3 people down here?
Well, they're young and they'll understand.
Bob recently celebrated his 30th anniversary as the show's host.
Bob is the glue that keeps everything together, that makes people watch over and over and over again.
He definitely is The Price is Right. People specifically come to see him.
No. Oh, Lord.
They can't wait to run up on stage and give him a kiss on the cheek.
And that is a 5.
I've worked with most areas hosts in television, and nobody's like Bob Barker. He's done everything, and he's fabulous at it. All you have to do is watch him and know how natural it comes to him, and how much he's able to get out of everybody that he talks to on the air.
Bob Barker, good to see you again.
It's good to be with you, Al.
You know, watching that tape, you get a lot of love on that show.
I get a lot of love, and I get a lot of bruises, too.
Does it seem like 30 years?
Sometimes it seems much longer, and sometimes it seems like only yesterday that we started.
You know, it's funny. I remember the big controversy when you decided to stop dyeing your hair, and you came on. Well, you know, were you surprised at all the hoopla about that?
I really was. I was surprised that it was news all over the country that my hair was white, but I had tinted it, and it began to make it red, and that wasn't very attractive.
Yeah.
They tried dyeing it, and that made it blue, and that wasn't very attractive. I went on vacation, I came back, and I'd let my hair go white. And so we decided I would just do the show that way, but we had taped ahead. So on Tuesday, my hair was dark, and Wednesday, it was white. I got a letter from a gentleman in the Midwest. He said, Bob, you must have had one hell of a night.
How has the show changed since you started doing it in 1972? I mean, it's remained the same, but yet it's changed as well.
The biggest change is my hair. No, the set is the same. The set looks just like it did in the 70s. But the prices, that's what has really changed. The first car I gave away was $2,465.
Wow.
We had car after car, 4 digits. 2 was the first number, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we've had to change our props to accommodate 5 digits because cars, and then they tell us there's no inflation.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny, I watched the show, and I noticed there are a lot of young people on the show, a lot of college students.
That's right.
How do they do?
Well, we're blessed. It happened. We don't know how it happened. If we did, we could bottle it and sell it. But it became a cult thing with the college youngsters. And now they come from all over the country, East Coast, Midwest, and of course the West Coast, and they give our show great energy. It's just wonderful.
You know, a lot of people forget, if they're, say, younger than me, that you had a long run on another game show, Truth or Consequence. You did that 18 years?
I did it 18 years, yeah.
Now, what was it, how did you get started in these game shows?
Well, I started working at a radio station when I was in college. And the first, they didn't call them game shows, they were audience participation shows. The first audience participation show I did, my wife heard, and she said, that's what you should do. She said, you do that better than you've ever done anything else. Now, she didn't say I was good. She just said I did it better than I'd ever done anything else. And I set out to do precisely what I'm doing.
Yeah. Now, any fan of the show knows what a big supporter you are. Wow.
You see,
that's audience participation.
Well, I've been beaten up for 45 years on television.
But you look great. Anybody knows that you are a big animal rights activist.
Yes,
how did you get involved in that?
Well, I'd always loved animals, but about 25 years ago, I was the chairman of Be Kind to Animals Week in Los Angeles. And as such, I did interviews and was invited by groups to participate. And for the first time, I began to actually become involved. And as I did and learned of the terrible exploitation of animals, I felt compelled to do what I could to rectify the situation, and that's what I've been doing.
Well, we really appreciate that, and we appreciate your work on The Price is Right. And you're going to help us out on the plaza. We've got a contestant, and we are about to play The Price is Right with Bob Barker right after these messages. Come on down!
Always thinking something terrible is going to happen. I can't handle it.
You know, your worst fears, the what ifs. And I can't control it, and I'm always worrying about everything.
It's like a tape in my mind. It just goes over and over and over. I just thought that I was a worrier.
It's like I never get a chance to relax. At work, I'm tense about stuff at home. At home, I'm tense about stuff at work.
If you're one of the millions of people who live with uncontrollable worry, anxiety, and several of these symptoms for 6 months or more, you could be suffering from generalized anxiety disorder, and a chemical imbalance could be to blame. Paxil works to correct this imbalance to relieve anxiety. Prescription Paxil is not for everyone. Tell your doctor what medicines you're taking. People taking MAOIs or thiaridazine should not take Paxil. Side effects may include decreased appetite, dry mouth, sweating, nausea, constipation, sexual side effects, tremor, fatigue, or sleepiness. Paxil is non-habit forming.
I'm not bogged down by worry anymore. I feel like me again. I feel like myself.
Imagine combining the stain-fighting power of Efferdent and freshening power of Listerine. You'd get Efferdent Plus. It's extra fresh, and nothing gets your dentures cleaner. Efferdent Clean, Listerine Fresh. That's Efferdent Plus.
Pears, raspberries, grapes. Ooh, look what I found from Welch's. Refrigerated juice cocktails that are really different. Chili fruit flavors like white grape peach, strawberry breeze, and my favorite Welch's, purple grape. I think shaking them wakes up the fruits. This one tastes just like first picked strawberries. Of course, it's from Welch's. And don't forget, these juices are in the refrigerated section. Mmm.
They're to be found in any home. Bite after bite in cheddar, jalapeno, and original. There's nothing like the big flavor hit of mini Ritz. To keep your snacking machine running smoothly, there's no place like Ritz.
A dog knows he can always rely on an unsuspecting child for a great, fresh-tasting meal. Or now, Pedigree Little Champions, gently prepared, then sealed in our revolutionary flavor-locked pouch. With a home-cooked taste dogs love.
No time for a splitting headache. I needed strong pain relief fast. So I took control with Advil liquid gels, liquid-filled capsules that relieve tough pain faster than Tylenol. And nothing, not Excedrin, not Aleve, nothing's proven stronger on pain than Advil liquid gels. My headache was gone, fast.
You have the strength to get rid of pain fast. Take control. Take Advil. And to help you take control of your child's fever fast, there's Children's Advil and Infant's Advil.
We're back with more of today's Game Show Legends Week. And now here's Al Roker and the host of The Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Thank you, Don Pardo. And now we're about to play Cliffhangers from The Price is Right and Bob Barker. Bob, we're going to bring our contestant down, Misty Morris. Come on down!
Hi, Misty. Thank you.
So, Misty, are you a big fan of the show?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, you're from Texas A&M?
I am, sure am. Giggle, whoop!
Woo! You're used to this, right, aren't you, Bob?
I love it. I feel just as if I were home. And I like this. There's a sign over here, Bob Rocks.
That's right.
I like that.
Bob Barker rocks.
Bob does rock. I have a rocking chair that I watch television. I rock.
Misty, you're a fan of this show. Are you a fan of game shows in particular?
Yes.
All right.
Are there other game shows?
No, there are no
other
game shows.
other game shows.
Bob, now you're the one who picked Misty. How did Misty get picked?
I did not pick her.
You did not.
No,
I was told you were.
No.
But we picked her out of the crowd at random.
Well, I can certainly understand why.
I love Bob.
Misty, that's why she was chosen.
Because she loves Bob. There you go.
Because he beat Adam Sandler.
That's right. And Happy Gilmore.
Bam!
That's right. Okay, tell us about this game, Bob.
I want to talk about Happy Gilmore.
That's right, because you were...
I'll tell you about the game.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is called Cliffhanger. You've seen this, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
And the idea is to preserve the life of this poor mountain climber. If he falls
safe.
off the cliff at the top, you're not in good shape. But if you can not miss the prices of 3 products here I'll show you, by more than $25, he won't. That's the whole idea of the game.
Now, how difficult is this game compared to some of the ones that are on the show itself, Bob?
Well, it's all based on a knowledge of prices. Everything we do is based on prices, and it's no more difficult. It's no less difficult. Okay. It's about medium difficult. That's right.
I'm going to be one of the Barker girls.
Oh, just a moment. That is going to be a stretch of our imagination. But we'll do the best we can.
All righty.
Now, Misty, we're going to play Cliffhangers, and the lovely Al is going to help us.
That's right.
Now, the three prizes over here that you must give me the prices of, will be described by the lovely Al.
That's right. The first one we have is a Rival non-stick sandwich maker. A Rival non-stick sandwich maker.
All right. Now, you tell me what you believe is the price of the non-stick sandwich maker.
What do you think?
What do I think? I don't know.
Ask
frankly.
your pals over there, mister.
Hey, are we saying
I don't know the prices of any of the products.
I say $20, Bob.
She says $20.
Should I reveal the
Now,
price, Bob? No.
Is that right? No, it's not right. So don't show it
don't
yet.
show it yet.
He'll move one step. The lovely Al, I have to help
That's
along
right.
here.
21.
He'll move one step for every dollar that you miss the price of the sandwich maker. Here he goes.
If I miss it by a lot, y'all
I
are
say,
fired.
here he goes.
Here he goes.
I repeat.
Here he goes.
This is just like home, you know?
It's okay, then maybe she's got the right price.
I asked if that was the right price.
There we go.
And nothing happened, and I thought that it was not. So
it's the right
you got
price.
it exactly right.
Okay.
Now, what do we have next?
We've got a Black & Decker cordless compact dust buster, Bob.
All right, what do you believe is the price of that?
$32, Bob.
32. All right, $32. Is that right?
It didn't work the first time.
Well,
It's
now
always right
I don't
this
know
time.
whether it's right or no. Or should we? Let's
Okay,
move
let's
it.
see.
Move the mountain climber
Okay,
for
there
every
it
dollar.
goes.
There it is. It's moving.
Keeps going. The price, Bob, is $25.
Now you have only one to go. You can miss it by as much as $18
Whoa.
and still win.
All righty.
So don't miss it by more than $18, and you've won our prize.
This is, Misty, this is a Holmes air purifier.
It's an air purifier. What do you believe is the price?
$50, Bob. 50.
$50. Is that right?
That is the correct price, Bob. My goodness. Well, you know what, Don?
We have to find out what she won.
Don Pardo, tell her what she's won.
What did she win?
Today's grand prize for The Price is Right is a beautiful Roy Hill dining room set from the Attic Heirlooms collection. The actual retail price for this set is $4,888, provided by Roy Hill.
Wow. Misty, how do you feel? Come over here. So now, what's a college student going to do with a room full of dining room furniture?
Sell it on eBay!
They're down.
May have to
Sell it on
Sell it on eBay.
Woo!
Bob, she was amazing. 2 out of the 3 prizes you got dead on.
She watches the show, don't you?
I watched the show.
That's why, Al, it's very important to watch The Price is
You've
Right
got to
every
watch
day.
The Price is Right.
That's right.
My gosh, so you guys all proud of Misty?
Yeah!
And this is what you do every day, right, Bob?
Hey, Jenny,
We
you
give
got...
away thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of prizes every day. We have fun every day, and this is typical of The Price is Right.
And you almost got stampeded by these college students.
You asked the question before, why did we choose Misty? I think we know now. Answered the question.
Congratulations.
Oh, my gosh, can I hug y'all?
Yeah, sure.
Come on,
Can we get a great picture? I hug you.
Thank you so much for being here.
This was wonderful, Bob. And again, congratulations on your 30th anniversary.
Thank you, Al.
The Price is Right.
How do you deal with the people when they just go bananas?
Well, if they don't go bananas, we're in trouble.
I got them covered.
So you're the perfect contestant. Congratulations
Thank
on
you
that
so
Roy
much.
Hill dining room set.
Wow, I know.
That's right.
It's going to go in my little itty-bitty apartment.
Tomorrow on Game Show Legends Week, we've got Monty Hall and Let's Make a Deal.
Love that show, too.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I be Carol Merrill?
Certainly.
Is Carol Merrill coming by?
Yeah, no, she's
No,
not
she's
coming.
not. Oh, too bad.
No, she's not coming.
No, Rod's
not coming.
I love Carol Merrill, and also the beautiful gals, you know, that you're always surrounded by.
That Barker's Beauties, which I had to do. And how did I do, Bob?
You were beautiful.
Ah!
Bob, thanks again.
Thank you, Bob.
All right. We got more today after this.
I'm out of here, Mom. Don't forget some breakfast.
There is another way to get nutrition at breakfast.
Whoa, nice arm. Gotta run.
The nutrition you get from cereal and real milk.
All right, Grandma.
We'll just get something on the way, hon.
Excellent.
Milk and cereal bars. Milk and cereal nutrition now in a great tasting bar.
Mom, you are good.
Milk and cereal bars. Everything but the mold.
Okay, does it drive you crazy when a plumber comes to your house, disappears for a while, and then hands you some outrageous bill? Then call Mr. Rooter. He'll inspect the problem, give you a firm price for your approval, and even guarantee the work. Call Mr. Rooter. He's no ordinary plumber.
Hey, guys, grab a Diet Coke. Do what feels good. Audition.
Flirt. Entice. Indulge.
Smile.
Applaud.
You get a good feeling from great taste without the calories. Do something with it.
Win.
What could feel better than a chance at fame? Thanks to Diet Coke and Blockbuster, you could win a walk-on role in a big-time movie. Just look for a game piece inside specially marked multi-packs or multi-liters of Diet Coke to win.
Give autographs.
Diet Coke. Do what feels good.
There's nothing like a great night's sleep. I can get an early start in the morning and go out and do something just for me. It's a really good feeling.
If you sometimes have trouble sleeping but worry about taking something, try Tylenol PM. It stops your pain and eases you into a restful night's sleep so you can wake up refreshed.
Come on, honey. It's time to get up.
I love my Tylenol PM.
Wish your dentures were this comfortable? Bob's denture adhesive is C-Bond, a thin, soft wafer that clings wall-to-wall with 3 adhesives. No gaps, no ooze. C-Bond. Buy it for whole.
Love it for comfort.
Here's your house. Oh, terrific. Here's your house.
She's good.
Yes. Winner. Super.
Stupid!
Okay.
If it were this easy to win a new house,
You get a house.
Yeah.
you wouldn't need to enter the Century 21 Home Run Derby sweepstakes, where you could win $250,000 toward a new home. Enter at a participating office near you.
Hey, he was here yesterday.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
At the General, it's fast and easy to get auto insurance you need with a low down payment. Just call 1-800-GENERAL. Right now, you can get insured with a down payment as low as $49. Do you have tickets or an accident on your driving record? Have you been turned down, canceled, or non-renewed? Don't worry, call 1-800-GENERAL right now. Find out how easy it is to insure direct from the General. Call now and see how low your down payment can be.
For the best car insurance rates in town, call 1-800-GENERAL now.
New tonight at 10, everybody in your car is buckled up, but are they all protected from a crash? Critics say no. Find out who's riding in the danger seat. That's tonight only on 4 and only at 10.
Good morning, everyone. It's not the best and not the worst April 1st we've had.
We've had snow on the 1st of April already. We've had some pretty warm weather, too. Not this time around, though, Jen. Our forecast today includes winter weather advisory for our northern counties for late this afternoon and evening. Snow developing after about 3 o'clock, maybe mixed with rain south of Milwaukee. Accumulations, maybe around an inch or so of slushy snow in our southern counties, maybe as much as 2 to 4 inches in our northern counties. Again, that's late this afternoon and evening.
All right, thank you, Jim. In the news, Milwaukee County residents get a chance to vote for a county executive in 24 hours. Many of the 6 candidates were out on Easter Sunday making last-minute pitches to the voters. Those voters will choose from 6 candidates tomorrow. The 2 highest finishers will move on to the next election on April 19th. More than 30 public schools administrators in the 5-county Milwaukee area worked most of the school year without the license required under state law. Those without proper licenses include 5 superintendents, 2 deputy superintendents, 1 curriculum director, 1 special education director, and 22 principals. Reasons cited by administrators include paperwork delays, submitting incomplete applications, and apparent mix-ups by the Department of Public Instruction. The state can impose a penalty of a 25% loss of the district's state aid, but only after a public hearing. Well, hard to believe, but you will pay even more at the gas pump as of today. The gas's state tax automatically increases, as it does every time this year.